just explain my experiences.
Okay, motherfuckers, what's up yet again for my favorite beach in Nicaragua, Marseille, Playa Marseille. So, we want to cover a video on sell-through rates because I think it's interesting. Ryan asked so let me kind of cover what sell-through rate is. Let me give you my opinion on why I think it's interesting, and then Jack. So Ryan asked before, what is the sell-through rate? So basically, your sell-through rate, let's say you have 100, you explain, please.
Okay, so sell-through rate is a metric that you can use to understand how your store is performing, right? Say that you post 100 listings in a month. You have to look at it at a time period, right? So let's use a 30-day period. If 50 of those listings produce a sale, that means 50 of the 100 listings you posted sold, so that means you have a 50% sell-through rate. And keep in mind, it's a unique sale, not if one listing produces 10, it only counts as 1 for the sell-through rate. You're looking at, did your listing produce a sale, or did it not produce a sale?
Right, and so the reason why that's important is because it gives you an idea of the quality of listings you listen, right? If you list 100 items and one sell, you listen fucking great. If you list 100 items and one sells, you listen fucking shit. We'll get into that. That's just my way of putting it.
No,
because
that's what the metric is used for, is to determine
the quality.
You're putting time into these listings. If only a 1/10 of them are selling, why are you doing it? You know?
Unless you're like Jack and you could post 70,000 items in 2 days. But that's a whole other story. And there's a software called Zik Analytics.
Yeah, ZIK Analytics.
And their sales rate is a piece of shit because if you have 100 items and one of your items sell 200 times, their sell-through rate on their software says it's 200% sell-through rate. And it still doesn't give you a proper idea if you listen properly or not, right?
Yeah.
That just fucks everything up. But
so what exactly sell-through rate is kind of changes depending on the platform that you're looking at, and sometimes it's called something else like conversion rate, I think, as well. But the basic premise of it is the same. You have a period of time, and then you look at the items that you created, and then you look at how many sold.
Right. So, so sell-through rate. I remember we have this kind of like. There are two things that I want to bring up with sell-through rate. One, I have a suspicion that the higher your sell-through rate, the more sales you get, the more ranks you get in eBay. And I keep, in all my videos, I keep saying it's a suspicion because I feel like I observe that, but I don't have any specific data where I split tested 2 accounts to see if I listed the same thing in my account and the same thing in Jack's account, if it will rank better. I just have that suspicion. And if that suspicion is right, it is interesting that Ryan is still listing and selling in Jack's account, and all you motherfuckers you in CSG and don't have the issue of sell-through rate.
Yeah.
Have no excuse. So the fact that Ryan is selling makes me feel like I'm not sure.
I think it indirectly matters, and that's a distinction that's really important, is to understand when something directly matters and when it indirectly matters. Something like sell-through rate, for it to directly matter, that would mean eBay has to look at your sell-through rate and then make decisions based on your sell-through rate.
Right, so, and we don't know if the algorithm of eBay search affects it, but
I don't believe it does.
And I do, but I think, but I wanted to do this video with Jack because we both have different views and we both drop ships successfully. So I think
Mark way more than me, like way more.
Right, but still, I just think is a cool. And then the other thing about sell-through rate, which now I think I am wrong, is this. So like 3 months ago, this dude, there was this big thing in our DSGN group, and I ended up making a video about it. This dude had like this eBay account that had a couple $1 million limit. He was selling like $100,000, $200,000 a month, something insane. It might have been more than that, but the sales were insane. His margins were shit. His margins were like 2%, and eBay shut his account down. Now, the first time I did the video, I said I suspected that eBay shut his account down because of his sell-through rate. Then, when I investigated more, and one of his employees contacted me, they let me know that this dude lost 2 accounts before this one. So the reason for getting shut down, I personally think, is not the sell-through rate, but because he got an account shut down.
Oh, so they linked him.
Right.
Ah.
And then if the sell-through rate did suggest that eBay should shut your account down, what's your sell-through rate, Jack? It's less than 1%, right?
Oh yeah, it's probably less than 0.2. Like it's basically non-existent.
Yeah, how many listings you have?
I have 80,000 listings. I get like 10 to 20 sales a day. It's slow this time of year, so when it's busier, it's like
20.
30 or so, yeah.
Right. And so his sell-through rate is fucked. And there's sometimes, did you post, and he has an insane eBay bill, and
Yeah.
they still don't shut him down, right? So,
Yeah, they've never. I talk to eBay regularly because I pay for an anchor store in order to make my listings 5 cents so that I can actually post that many as opposed to 30 cents, right? And I talk
That
to
would
their.
suck.
Yeah, that would be fucking horrible. I talk to their service reps, and there has not been a single point in my eBay career where sell-through rate was even mentioned by an eBay rep. Not once. And remember, I have an account where I'm earning eBay way more money than I'm earning myself. I've paid eBay like $45,000 this year.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
it's a lot of money. I haven't earned anywhere near that much.
I
And-
earn eBay about the same amount that I make.
And I think the thing is that they don't.
Sí, dame una
Gracias.
clásica, por favor.
Una clase.
Sí. ¿Hay
Uh,
Heineken?
Sí.
Heineken. No clásica, solo
Sí,
Heineken.
Heineken.
Sí. Yeah, right, sorry.
so, all right. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. I'm paying eBay tons of money to post these listings. Of these listings, only a couple of them actually sell. So my sell-through rate is horrible, obviously. But people, a lot of gurus and people who dropshipping educators, they say that if you have a bad sell-through rate, then your other items won't sell. eBay won't give you limit increases. Like, I could not exist if that were true. I couldn't do what I do. So it cannot be that simple, because
Exactly.
otherwise it would have at least come up in my over 100 conversations with eBay reps. And not a single one did they ever mention.
One of these days, we need to call eBay and record it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could just ask ask eBay. I think people think that eBay
They think
cares
it's
about
magic.
a lot of stuff
no,
they
but people
don't.
treat all of this shit like fucking magic. Like, and people forget logic and like forget about like. People is like, wow, you're making money on the internet and you're drop shipping, and eBay, the eBay gods are gonna shut down my PayPal account and fuck me in the ass. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, if you're earning money, eBay is earning money.
And if
they
you're
want you to
treating-
do well.
And if you're treating your customers right and shipping the items fast enough and all that good shit, then you don't have that problem.
Yeah, that's my understanding is that eBay cares about basically one thing, and that's if the buyers are having a positive experience. As long as that's happening, they don't give a fuck how many items you have to post in order to produce a sale.
I feel like Jack curses more in my videos than he does in his.
Well, people think I don't curse, but I curse in my videos. Like,
Oh, okay.
I don't curse
No, I like
all
it.
the time.
Like, I'm fine with it. I'm not complaining in the least, right? But anyway, I have another idea for a video, and I'll tell Jack when I come off this video. So love you guys. Peace.
Sweet.
Subscribe. Do not lose your little fingernail by not subscribing. I'm trying to help you motherfuckers out here.
Ciao.
So, later.